If you're looking to really build a big revenue stream with this, the secret really is using the data and building packages and having your customer understand that your product, right over here, this product called Wi-Fi marketing, is not really what you sell. What you sell is everything that Wi-Fi marketing can help the business do. You help with data collection. You help with email and SMS marketing, retargeting. You help that client show results and get more people come through their door. So that at the end of the day is really what you are selling. It's all the impressive things that you can do. You are not selling Wi-Fi. You are selling customer loyalty. You are selling a solution to a client problem, which is, I have a lot of clients coming into my business. I have no idea who they are. I have no idea what they do. That includes all brick and mortar clients. So, restaurants, cafes, retail stores, salons, movie theaters, businesses with long customer wait times. Anytime you have an auto dealer or a repair shop, anytime there's a waiting room or a vending machine or a water dispenser, that's the kind of place that you want to talk to. They understand there's people at their location. They're sitting out there, and what do people do? What are the first thing they do? They pull out their phone and they sit there on their phone. So anytime you also have a hotel or a stadium or a museum or a campground that people come and spend time at, that's where guest Wi-Fi is most important. So you can find these places on Facebook. You can message them directly. You can go on Yelp. You can really filter down who offers free Wi-Fi in my area within 2-mile radius, or if you're targeting a certain geographic area, you can filter to results in that area. And the cool thing is, you can, once you know they have Wi-Fi, you can ask them, hey, what hardware do you currently have? Because there's a ton of hotels, gyms, stadiums, concerts, event venues, dealerships, conferences that already have Wi-Fi. They just are not monetizing it. They don't have somebody like you that has a platform that will have a white label platform to use to monetize and help that client really capture data and automate their marketing. So here's how the process works for sales. What you do is you first want to qualify the client. You want to make sure that they have guest Wi-Fi or have a need for guest Wi-Fi. You also want to make sure that they are currently spending some kind of money on marketing and they have intention to spend money. Because if they don't have a budget, there's no point in you chatting with them, right? You want to make sure that they are, running some kind of ads or they're open to running and spending money on marketing. The next thing you do is you want to show them. You want to actually go through a demo. You don't have to go through the platform demo that I just showed today, but you want to go through, creating a sample campaign, pulling their logo from their website, creating a little experience of how it's going to be like for their clients when they connect to guest Wi-Fi. But you don't really want to focus on the idea of Wi-Fi. You want to focus on the idea of data capture. You want to focus on all the amazing things that you'll be able to do once you capture their guest data. And then you want to sell, not only sell Wi-Fi itself, but sell a package. You want to sell email marketing, newsletters. You want to sell SMS marketing or text message marketing, picture marketing. You want to sell reputation marketing. We also integrate with TripAdvisor and all kinds of review sites that we can automatically generate more reviews for businesses. That's what they care about. They don't care about Wi-Fi and they don't care about whatever you're selling them. What they care about is better reputation, more clients, making more money. So if you can help them accomplish those three things with Wi-Fi marketing, it really doesn't matter that you're using Wi-Fi marketing. It really matters that you're showing them results. So here's just some results from different hotels. Not only the data that's captured, but also the presence analytics, all that data to better understand the busiest time of day. It helps for staffing. It helps for understanding marketing times, when they should promote things. Any media buyer will tell you that the more you know and the more you understand about your audience and their walk-by traffic, the better. All these locations, these are real client locations that are all integrated and used through partners and resellers. In the members area, we have different kinds of sales presentations. So if you're looking to do sales presentations for the first time and you want to do a discovery presentation or just a general guest Wi-Fi presentation, we include this as a Google Drive and editable Google Slides and PowerPoint slides. So you could literally just open this right up in Google Slides and here's your presentation to sell this solution. I saw a few people asking, hey, do you guys share, are you going to share the slides from today's presentation? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I am. I'm going to give it to you guys in editable format so you can actually just go in here and change anything you want. A lot of this stuff that I talked about today is right in here. So you can go in here and edit it. I've actually scaled it down. I just made it 20 slides. So the first time you talk to a client, they're like, hey, what does your platform do? You can talk about that, right? If you're looking at other presentations here, we have a discovery presentation. So if you're visiting the client for the first time, you want to use this presentation. So you put your logo, your company name. This is what we do. We collect data, we capture metrics, and we automate marketing. And this will help you bring on new revenue, monetize your property, and seamlessly integrate with what you currently use. So based on, I give you guys all this training. So the step-by-step training on how to actually use these presentations is also included. But you talk about the pain, or really the opportunity of working with that client and how your solution is going to fix that. And I give you all of these slides, again, editable format, not only sales presentations, but I also give a ton of slides about the features. So all these features that we have, if you literally, you don't have to create any materials here. Everything is all pre-built. So if your clients ask you any questions, all of this is here. And I'm talking like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of slides that you can use for your presentations. We also have a ton of sales training that you can use here. These are also PowerPoint presentations or Google Slides presentations, where if you want to train your staff on the sales process, for example, or you want anything to use for your own means, you have all these presentations right over here. So how to qualify clients, what to say, what's your foot in the door strategy, how you go and how do you use these preview generators, how you use the templates. Everything is all over here. If you want to think about different business models as well, this is all in our members area. So the idea of the Kickstart program really is to give you all these presentations, these graphics, brochures, and more. In fact, we also have over here in the members area just direct access to our Google Drive downloads. So you can actually see over here in all downloads, you have access to all of that. Let me actually just pull it up to show you what I'm talking about. We have email presentations, we have sales scripts. So, you're thinking, hey, what do I say to a client? Or I need some, I need some cold calling scripts. I need to know what to say, or I need some emails. Like, we literally give you guys a ton of templates that you could use and really hand off to your sales team to use as part of your business. In addition to that, we also have a ton of graphics and images, a WordPress website template. We also give you a ClickFunnels pre-made funnel if that's what you use. So any of this stuff like infographics, how it works, real life images of the platform, all this stuff, thousands and thousands of images and resources to use and really just save you a ton of time. With that, we also give you the Wi-Fi Marketing Academy. Now this academy is a resource that you guys can use, and you can also allow your clients or staff to log in as well and go through some courses about how to use and sell social Wi-Fi marketing. So for example, if you're new to this for the first time, you want to start with selling Wi-Fi, this course will teach you exactly why you need to sell it, how to sell it. It'll tell you how to define your services, really things to think about. This is really meant to be really digestible and easy to use. You can view this on mobile. Everything's all responsive. We include some embedded videos on where to find leads, how to find leads, Chamber of Commerce strategies, how to find low-hanging fruit. After you find the leads, how to qualify the leads, what kind of questions you want to ask, what kind of things you want to focus on, how to target these businesses, how to find them, things to mention, different stats to say. So all these are like really good resources that you can use. And this is just one of the courses. You can see there's 14 sessions here. You can see the common pain points, how to stand out from the competition, what to say in certain cases. If you find that you want to really encourage repeat businesses, here's some tips and things to say. So we really give you just a ton of resources and materials to use. You can view it full screen if you want. Again, I mentioned it's all responsive. And we just have a ton of training over here. How to sell social media, how to sell Wi-Fi marketing to restaurants, hospitality, how to close your first sale, how to sell to businesses with Wi-Fi, without Wi-Fi, post-sale customer success. This is a great module over here about how to upsell specifically. So, some strategies of how to upsell, some upsell paths that we talk about, how to provide good customer support for your clients, how to retain your clients, how to, marketing automation. I can go on and on, guys. That's the academy. We give you this. We normally charge a lot of money for the VIP Academy. You're going to get that included with this. We also are going to give you an onboarding session. This is a one-on-one session with our support team that'll walk you through the entire setup of the platform, make sure you have everything you need to get started. And we'll also give you access to our